I was wrong. I said that The Power of the Dog was definitely winning. It had 12 nominations. It was in all the major categories. Not Best Actress, but like, it still got 4 acting nominations. But yeah, it's, screenplay, director, acting, editing. And it still lost. It only won Best Director. That's why it lost. CODA, on the other hand, while it only got 3 nominations, it won all 3. And these wins are not unusual for a Best Picture winner. This actually happens a lot. It's the lack of nominations. I said this movie had no shot at winning originally because it had 3 nominations. When the nominations were first announced, I said that before this was winning at any of the precursors. Because it won at the Producers Guild Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and the Writers Guild Awards. It didn't get nominated for director or editing. I'm like, there's no way this is winning. It only has 3 nominations, but it won. Because none of the other movies had enough to win. The Power of the Dog only won Best Director. Belfast only won Best Original Screenplay, and it didn't get an editing nomination. Dune, it won 6 Oscars, which I was not expecting. I thought The Power of the Dog would get a couple of those, like Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction. I thought that was going to go to The Power of the Dog. But I was wrong. I thought Dune would win like 4. I didn't think it'd win 6. Okay, so I did know that if that did happen, I knew that if The Power of the Dog only won Best Director, that CODA would win. Because we knew CODA was going to win these 3. These 2. We didn't know it was. I didn't know it was going to win Best Picture. I knew it would win these 2. The Power of the Dog, I thought would win like 3, and then Dune would win like 4. And by The Power of the Dog winning 3, I mean like before Best Picture is announced. Then after winning, we get like 4-time Dune number wins. That's what I thought would happen, something like that, and it didn't go that way. Dune won more than expected, but Dune didn't win any other major categories besides Best Editing, and a movie like that can't win Best Picture, like look what happened to Star Wars. And in the case of Dune, it wasn't nominated for director or acting. So yeah, but you could say for this, I wasn't nominated for director or editing, which is true. So this is proof, CODA, that any movie can really win Best Picture. But it would have to win, like in this case, like at some of the big precursors, like the Producers Guild Awards. That's one of the biggest precursors. That actually might predict the Oscars the closest out of all the precursors. So yeah, no one thought CODA was going to win before the Screen Actors Guild Awards. That was its first win for Best Picture. So they won Best Ensemble. That's their Best Picture. But no one thought it was going to win before that. Most of the Gold Derby people got this wrong. Sorry, there's something on my keyboard. I hit a key by accident. Whoops. But anyway, nobody cares about this. All people care about is Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Was it real or was it fake? Does this mean Madagascar 4 is not happening? I know Will Smith's not in that, but Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett Smith were in those movies. But yeah, anyway, Will Smith was in Shark Tale, but I didn't really like that one. Which is weird. The Academy nominated Shark Tale for Best Animated Feature in 2004. None of the Madagascar movies were nominated for Best Animated Feature, so the Academy actually liked Shark Tale more than the Madagascar movies. I did not. I mean, Penguins of Madagascar was disappointing, but the other 3, though, they would get nominated? What? They could have won, especially the 3rd one. That's a whole nother story, but think about it. Was there a Shark Tale 2? No. Okay, I'm going to wrap the video up now. Man, I am not doing well in this video. But, okay, so basically a rundown. I would say CODA, won Best Picture. We know that. The Power of the Dog was the runner-up. Belfast was third. Dune was fourth. King Richard was fifth. West Side Story was sixth. Drive My Car was seventh. Licorice Pizza was eighth. Don't Look Up was ninth. Nightmare Alley was 10th. That's my, as of now, that's how I see it. I did the Razzie Awards top 10. I'm not going to do that in this video. But yeah, CODA defied the odds, even though some were saying it was going to win. I remember like when it won the Screen Actors Guild Awards, there were news articles saying, "Did CODA's best picture chances just boost?" I'm like, what? 3 nominations, but it did. It won. So I was wrong. And I like it when I'm wrong. I like it when the best picture winner is surprising. I didn't see any of these movies, but I just like being surprised at these award shows. I only watch like the Oscars basically, and if there are any other precursors before that, but I didn't watch any of the precursors this year. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me. I was surprised CODA won, not really before it was announced. I wasn't, because I knew The Power of the Dog had only won Best Director, and I was actually thinking like, is CODA really gonna win though? Before it won, because of that, because I'm thinking The Power of the Dog only won Best Director. The movie hadn't won Best Picture, only winning Best Director since You Can't Take It With You in 1938. Although with CODA, a movie hadn't won with 3 or less since Grand Hotel in 1932, when it only won Best Picture, only being nominated for Best Picture. So yeah, I'm like 3 nominations, but yeah, it won. So anything can happen at the Oscars. This is a rare occurrence. I don't know if this will happen again for a while. But it did. It happened. And everybody, I guess like everybody is feeling a certain way about it, where they're like, CODA? What's CODA? Or like, oh, it's like a Hallmark movie, or like, oh, it's just a streaming movie, or like, I'm hearing all different things, or, oh, I'm so glad CODA won, like, I'm glad they were different this time. I mean, it's all different. Everyone's saying different things. Seems like it generally got positive feedback. I mean, The Power of the Dog has a 6.9 on here, and I knew that movie didn't really have, like, any audience, like, push for it. Although I think on here they said in the survey that most people wanted The Power of the Dog to win on this site. I'm like, what? It has 6.9. How is that possible? But yeah, this isn't really an 8.1 if it's not in the top 250. It's more like an 8.0. But that's like more. That has more support than The Power of the Dog with audiences if that had a 6.9. So I mean, if we're just going by audiences, which I don't know how many Academy members have IMDb accounts, but CODA was had a higher reception from audiences. So yeah, I think this movie winning, it was an anomaly, and it surprised me. Not right before it was announced, like I said, but before the show, I didn't think it was going to win. I knew it was a possibility for sure, but I didn't think, I didn't think a movie with 12 nominations was going to lose to a movie with 3 nominations, because that like never happens, but it happened this time. So yeah, I haven't seen any of these movies. Maybe I will at some point, and I'm going to wrap the video up for real this time. I keep lying and saying I'm going to wrap it up, and then I don't. This channel sucks. Sorry. Okay, I'm seriously going to end the video now.